A doubleheader sweep for the Santa Clara Broncos today at Schott Stadium. They win Game 1 5-2 over the St. Mary's Gales and Game 2 5-3. We're joined by Jared Feikes. And Jared, you came into the ball game in Game 2 with the bases loaded and nobody out in the top of the first inning. You get a double play grounder and then another ground out to minimize the damage, and then your team goes out and gives you the lead in the very next half inning. Take me through your mindset of what it takes to come into that high leverage a situation and throw as many ground balls as you did, not only in the first inning, but in the innings to follow.
Yeah, I mean, I went into the game knowing I was most likely going to be the second guy up. So bases loaded, I knew I was going in. Coach Filter told me right away, throwing sliders. My slider was working. Tony was catching the strikes and threw my slider good, and they just hit into the ground.
10 of the first 11 outs that you recorded were ground ball outs. It was impressive to watch you be able to command the strike zone and basically get every hitter to hit the ball into the ground. What does it take to command the zone in a way to where you know that every pitch that gets put in play, it's getting put on the ground?
I mean, all week I was working with Coach Filter, worked on some stuff to try to get my ball lower in the zone, throwing the slider low. And I just kept throwing it low because I knew they were going to go into the ground. And I trust the boys behind me. They made some great plays today, and it gave me confidence to keep pitching low in the zone.
Yeah, I got to ask you about your defense today, not just in the game that you pitched, but in the first game. We saw Connor Hendricks make a couple of fantastic plays. In Game 2, Dawson Brigman made a Derek Jeter-esque play at second base to end the top of the third inning. What does it do for a pitcher when you have the type of defense that you did today? What does it do for your confidence knowing that you can have the ball be put in play and know that every infielder is going to be able to make the routine and the less routine plays?
Yeah, it's huge for a pitcher. I mean, when you got four guys behind you in the infield that you know are going to make the play, they're going to make the diving play, they're going to knock the ball down, they're going to make the good throw. It just gives you so much more confidence to see what Coach Filter calls and throw with all confidence, knowing that you got guys behind you who got your back.
You had a no-hitter going after 5 innings, and it's weird because you didn't start the game, but you had recorded every out in the game to that point. Did you think about how long you were going to go if you kept keeping St. Mary's out of the hit column?
I mean, I thought about it a little bit, but I knew it was I was getting past my max in the year, and I trust the guys in the pen to go out there and put zeros up on the board, so I wasn't too worried about when I was getting pulled out of the game.
A career-long 6 innings for you today. You allowed just 1 hit. You obliterated your career long in terms of your prior innings pitched. Now that you've done it, do you feel like in future years and future appearances that you can go that long and maybe even potentially be a part of this rotation in future years?
Yeah, I mean, I've cleaned up some stuff this last week, and going those 6 innings kind of puts more confidence in me to know that I can go those long games. And I think in the future years, I hopefully look forward to pitching more innings, but I'm happy to get innings wherever I can.
Jared Feikes, thank you so much for joining us. You pick up the win, 6 innings of 1-run baseball, 1 unearned run allowed, and just 1 hit. Congratulations on a great performance.
Thank you. Have a good night.